Hi everyone, it's Diane. I am going to start on some strawberry journals. I know I just finished recently some strawberry journals, but then my friend Donna had sent me some strawberry items. She sent them while I was working on the strawberry journals, but they were delayed and I just got them this past week, I believe. So I decided I would rather make the journals now because there's enough stuff that I'm going to make 2 journals. I decided to make the journals now instead of storing them for a year and making them next spring. So that's what I'm going to do. So I did show a video. I did make a video showing the items that she sent. So there's several pieces of fabric, some felt, lace, and this red doily, which is fantastic, and this little piece, and there's another piece, this fabric piece. So she also sent me this pink doily. So I already thought that maybe I would, this is actually a dyed doily, I think. I think she dyed that with the Kool-Aid, like she dyed the paper. So I think I might use that for the cover. On this, I'm going to use this bright pink book cover. The other book cover I'm going to use is this one. I like the colors of it for a strawberry journal. This was a library book that had been discarded and I picked it up at a thrift store or something. And it was a book about Lillian Russell, the actress back in the 1800s. And I read the book. I put it on my bookshelf of books to read. It's been there for a couple of years and I read it. So now I'm ready to use the cover. So those are the book covers I'm going to use. Donna also sent me some recipe cards. Oh, there's some more fabric and some ribbon. This polka dot bag had some stuff in it, so I might use that. This pretty fiber, it's gorgeous. A couple of other tags. She sent me some Kool-Aid dyed paper, so I'll definitely use that. And then these are photographs that she took of the berries that she purchased. Aren't they luscious? And the preserves that she made. These are fantastic photos, Donna. And you can see a glimpse of the bowl with berries in it, ready to be processed. And behind it are the red canisters. It's just a beautiful photo. So what I'm adding to the mix are some green ledger, pink tracing typing paper that I bought a long time ago from the Paper Basket, I think, on Etsy. If I'm ever going to use pink typing paper, I think a strawberry journal would be the place to do it. I also have a couple of, let me grab them so I don't forget them this time. Strawberry shortcake ribbons. I forgot I had strawberry shortcake stuff when I made the other journal, and one of my viewers said, don't you have strawberry shortcake stuff? Yes, I do. I forgot. So I have this gingham ribbon, which is cool, and 2 strawberry shortcake ribbons, and these that came off, I think it was this one on the spool. And I have this book, so I have these large pages that I can use. And then, yes, I bought 2 digital kits. I don't know. I'll have to link these kits to in the description because there were shops I hadn't bought from before. So I bought, there should be 3 pages. So this set of cards, strawberry cards, has 5 pages, but I only printed 3 because I don't think I need more than that. So there's still 2 more pages of those that I could do. And then this kit is 12 by 12 paper. It's not a digital kit. It's not a journal kit. It's 12 by 12 paper. It's supposed to print out as but I made it so that I could just print it on an 8.5 by 11. And again, I printed it on the backs of these that I had already printed. So actually, I'm going to have to cut the paper smaller so that I don't have this border Unfortunately, maybe I should have just printed them on plain white paper, but they're pretty saturated with color, some of them, so they do take a lot of ink, but they're gorgeous. So there are, I think, 12 papers in this. So there's strawberries, some patterns, look at that pretty speckle pattern. The strawberry blossoms. Look at that one. I love that. So what I'm going to do now is decide what else I need as far as pages go. So I should have 6 pages for each book, which would be 2 pages in each signature. I have those. I'll put one of these in each journal. I'll put, oh, how many of these did she give me? I have other pink papers too that I can add. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one for each signature. So I'll put one of these in each signature. I put 3 signatures in a book, and I'm doing 2 books. Put one of these in each signature, but I don't think I brought enough in. Oh, I have to grab 2 more. Alright, so that's 2. I'm counting pages per signature now. I'll have to add something else to the other signatures, because I only have 1 for each signature, or what? I only have enough for 1 signature in each book. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pages per signature so far. Let's see what we have here. Looking for the center. I'll just cut the threads there. Adventures of Strawberry Shortcake. My daughter used to love strawberry shortcake. To tell you the truth, so did I. Today's Saturday. I should be, if I'm going to be doing crafting stuff, I should be doing my weekend play stuff, you know, collage books and stuff like that, but I kind of labored over the books that I just completed, and they'll be listed in my shop on Monday, which is before this video. This video will go up after that, but I don't know, I struggled with them, I labored over them, and I was excited to get to do these. I know I had so much fun doing the strawberry journals before, so I was excited to get going on these. So it is playtime. This is what I want to do today. But I also have, I'm not spending a lot of time on it. Some of these are glued in because I have preparations to make for tomorrow. The kids are coming for lunch tomorrow, and I promised my daughter-in-law, we missed my daughter-in-law's birthday because of quarantine. Her birthday was in March. It was right at the beginning of quarantine. So, I mean, she celebrated at home with her husband and her daughter, but we didn't do a family celebration, so I'm making lunch for them tomorrow, and instead of cake, I'm making brownies. Everybody loves my homemade brownies with peanut butter frosting. So they prefer that over cake. Now I have pages here ready to go. And I'll probably just do one per signature, but we'll see. Let me see how big this book is. This book measures 7 by just over 10, so it's a big book. 12 by 12 scrapbook paper is going to fall a little short, but if I add lace to it, it might be fine. I could take a folio of this and trim it down. That would work as the front page. I don't mind if pages are smaller than the book, but I do want some pages to fit the book. So I'll pull out some folios. I can use a full spread like that in the big book. And then I can turn the pages sideways in the other book. Not sure I like that picture. I want to have strawberry, pictures with strawberries in them. Or at least strawberry shortcake. That's a good one right there. And the gingham, that's beautiful. Have to make sure I use that in one of the books. Okay, so that makes 6 pages per signature. So now, let's find some scrapbook paper. I just pulled this book out and started going through it and found that one. And I thought I should turn the camera on. This is a pink ruffled fabric. Isn't that pretty? I mean paper. That would be pretty too. This is slightly thicker than just the thin paper, but it's not as stiff as some of the cardstock paper you can get, although it says cardstock. This is the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, Denim and Pearls. I love this paper pad. And I have this one. Let's turn it this way so you can see when I'm flipping through. This is also from the Paper Studio, the basics, and it's just patterns of color. So I can use red. I don't think I'll need all of these. Oh, I like the pink. One, two, three. So that's 6. That's 1 page per signature, so I'll put another page in per signature. Oh, we have that one too. And we have these. One, two, 3, 4. 5, 6. That makes 8 pages per signature. And I may add wrapping paper or wallpaper or something like that. In fact, do you mind if I go grab my wrapping paper to see if I've got anything that works? I'll be right back. Got it. I have it in a drawer in my office. That would be pretty, but it's a little small. That could be pretty. But I don't know. Not sure if I want that color. Oh, they're cherries. Oh, I got so excited for a minute. Colors are great, but I don't want to put cherries in a strawberry book. I could use scraps of wallpaper or wrapping paper for stuff, embellishments. Cute. Oh, I have to make a Holly Hobby book, so I'll set that aside for that. I might use those little girls, I'm not sure, because they kind of go along with the strawberry shortcake look. This is so pretty. That could work. I might use that. Teddy bears. This is wrapping paper, I think. I might be able to use that. This was on a roll. Oh, that would work. Yeah, I do have some. I have a lot of wrapping paper. One of my favorites. Oh, I can set that with my swan stuff. That's a tablecloth, paper tablecloth, but I put it in with the wrapping paper because where else am I going to put it? Nursery rhymes, those are so great. Oh, and this is textured. Perfect. Wow, I have more wrapping paper than I thought that would go in strawberry journals. Let me have some of that. This is a textured paper that was on a roll. This was the first vintage wallpaper that I bought. It was a box, and I just was so in love with all of this wallpaper that I found in this box. And I used a lot of it, but I still have those yarn dolls. I've got to use them. They're so cute. And more nursery rhyme characters. I'll have to use the nursery rhyme ones in Mother Goose little golden books. I can use them in anything. Okay, and this was, hang on, I'm getting there. This was in that box too. And the cowboys. And I don't think I remembered to use this when I made my cowboy journals. Okay, I think we have enough. What do you think? That was fun. That was fun just going through my wallpaper, wrapping paper. Keep saying it wrong. Okay, I definitely want to use these. And I think I only have 2 of those, so I'll use at least a piece of that. So that's a good one. And maybe that one. And the rest can wait for another journal. Okay, we're off to a good start with this stuff. I'm not going to copy dye my scrapbook paper. I don't want anything copy dyed. I have the Kool-Aid dyed stuff that I can use. So I don't need to copy dye anything. So I'm just going to start getting some papers cut to size. Let's see, I gave myself, I think I ran out of time. I'm kind of scheduling stuff there's so much I need to do today. I want to list some of the vintage things I recently got. I want to list the vintage stickers and gift tags, little tiny gift tags, and the vintage paper dolls. And I also want to spend about an hour scanning stuff in so that I can get more digitals in my shop. So I guess today was just downloading and printing and gathering supplies. And I don't think I'll have time to do much tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday and the kids are coming. Oh, I have these leftover pieces too from the last journal, so I could throw them in here. So I've got a lot with which to create some strawberry journals. Got these laces here. So I'm excited to get going on these. I hope you're excited to watch. You know what? I'm only at 22 minutes. I'm going to start cutting some papers. I don't want to stop yet. I'll get stuff done. I promise. I think this one's going to be harder to find. So I need them to be about 13 inches and not 12. Where's that one I said I needed to use? That's raspberry tart. That's not strawberry shortcake. There she is. That one's a cute one. I'll use that in here. I love that one. I'll use that. There was another one that had a lot of strawberries. And it had gingham on the back, that's right. Well, that one does, but I don't think that's the one. I think it was this one. Yeah. I'll use this one. Okay, 1, 2, I love that. We'll use that. So I do need to trim them down. They're going to be a little under 10 inches tall. There's my paper trimmer. I have to clean up in here too before I really seriously get into creating. What did I say? Under 10? Yep. I'm so bad. And instead of cutting the pictures, I could just fold them. book is 7 inches wide. So I'll fold these to about 6.5. Made that one smaller. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I might want it to be just a little bit shorter. Okay. So I have to tell you, one of these journals is already claimed. When a viewer saw the package that Donna sent me, this other lady contacted me immediately and said, if you do make another strawberry journal, please can I reserve it? So one is reserved. And use the gingham pattern on this for a guide to get it straight. And while I'm working on this strawberry journal, I am smelling my strawberry pound cake candle that my daughter bought me for Mother's Day. It's not even lit. It's just in here, open. The lid is off, and I can smell it, and it smells so good. I have some strawberries in the freezer, and I have pound cake mix. I could make some strawberry pound cake. Well, I make the pound cake, and then I just pour the strawberries on top. There, I have 3 pages ready to go in. Whoops, gotta fold that inside. I'll just trim this because it's cut wavy. So pretty. That'll go with that book. This piece I can cut, well, I'll just even this up too. It's doubled. Wait, if I cut it, I think I can cut it this way. Make it long enough for the book, for the big book. This way. Pay attention, Diane.
Actually a little bit too wide. Yeah, I'm going to trim that a bit. A little hard when paper has been on a roll and it has that memory and it just wants to roll. Wallpaper is the worst for that. Well, I don't know. I've got some vellum that was on a roll, and that's pretty bad too. But paper's so lovely, it's worth it. Alright, so I have 2 pieces of wallpaper for that journal. I think I'll add a piece of this. There's 3 pages in this pack. Shave a smidge off of that. And I might trim this down smaller. It doesn't need to be full size for a piece of wrapping paper, but it's there if I need it. Okay. I have 1 book page and 1 wrapping paper page for each signature here. I don't need to cut that at all, do I? I'll just fold it. And the same with these. And my strawberry Kool-Aid dyed paper.
I'll trim these later. I trim them by hand just because I don't know. It's such a pain to line everything up on here. I'm weird. Just, that corner is a little bit bent, so I'll cut that one off. I'll put a pink page and a red page in each signature. There's 3 pink. Looks like I don't have enough red for the other book. I miscounted when I pulled out pages. Actually, the the photo page that she took is going to count as one of these pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need one more red. I guess I didn't miscount. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of dividing them up. This one is saturated with green. This one is saturated with red. I'll put one of those in each. We have a blue background. There's another one that's saturated. Got some patterns. So this one is all over pattern with a white background. I think I'll put these two in the same journal. They're the only ones with the spatter pattern. So now I need to put so that one is saturated, and this one is saturated. And do I have an extra page? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're supposed to have 6. I think I have one too many there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I actually have 15 pages. So it's uneven for signature wise. I'll figure it out. I have 2 pages for each signature, and I have an extra page. So I don't know what I'll do with that. And then I have an extra page too that's not counted as going in a book. I don't know if you can understand the way my brain is thinking, because I can barely understand it. All right, so what I was trying to do was count to see how many pages I had for each signature. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages per signature. And that's pretty good, because I do 3 signatures. All right, I guess I better get to work on some of my other stuff, and I'm not going to let myself start actually making the journals until I clean up in here from the previous journals. It's not too bad, it won't take me long, I just need to do it. I get excited to start a project and I don't want to do all the... Oh, I have to say, somebody asked me on a comment on a video, I was decorating covers, I think, for those domestic arts journals, and she said, you seem to enjoy every aspect of your journal making, because I really do enjoy decorating the covers. And she asked me, what is my least favorite part of journal making? So I have to say my least favorite part, I have 2. My least favorite parts are cutting the papers. I like selecting the papers. I don't like taking the time to cut them down to size, because I just want to start creating. And cleaning up. Those are my 2 least favorite parts of journal making. But they're not that bad, and they're certainly worth it for what I'm doing. So just to put it out there. She asked, I answered. All right, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.